LaVon is trying to talk to you. Guys. There's LaVon needs you.
And as soon as sis calls out her name, we can just show her the walk around. 5 seconds.
LaVon.
Are we doing the theme show music? She said no, right?
Correct. That's good to know. What is this for? Oh, okay. I was like, what do you want me to do? 35 seconds. Thank you, Lord, so much. Amen. Amen.
Okay, 20 seconds, everybody.
Check. Brother.
Good energy. Have fun with this. Y'all are all professionals. I love working with you every time.
Back at you. Back at you, Shantae.
8 seconds. Yep, 8 seconds.
Luke.
This is the blues news. Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all.
What's up now?
Well, it seems Amazon has landed in the hot seat because not one nor two, but 17 states have filed a lawsuit. Yeah. On Tuesday, September 26th, not this FTC, but the Federal Trade Commission FTC, along with 17 state attorney generals, filed an antitrust lawsuit against Amazon, stating that the giant company wields their monopoly power to inflate prices, degrade quality for shoppers, and unlawfully undermine their competition. And if that ain't enough, check this out. With a tremendous market value of roughly $1.4 trillion, and we know Amazon is no stranger to expansion, but certain moves have brought unfavorable attention as the company recently paid $30 million to settle a lawsuit in regards to the Alexa and the Ring doorbell. A lawsuit launched by the FTC. Remember, not this FTC. And as we can clearly see, they are not done yet by the measure taken just last week. Luke, get in on some of this. Now, while most may enjoy Amazon Prime delivery, both FTCs call it trickery.
It's trickery.
This lawsuit comes after years of investigation, filed in Amazon home state, Washington, D.C., now the other side of the nation. They're accused of corporate greed, saying Amazon makes it hard for others to succeed. I'm guessing their hands are tied because they didn't respond to this comment now. This is the blues news. Anything can happen in a day. Yeah. Well, we'll do it again. Same time, same place, and we'll do it. This is Sandra's show. This has been the blues news. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woo! Yes! Now that was some news for y'all. Woo! How y'all doing out there? Welcome to the show. Y'all make some noise for those men in black. Hey, Mr. Luke Derival on guitar. Suck Passe. Mr. Jonathan Parks on drums. Mr. Christopher Baptiste on keys. And our music director on bass. Making no noise, y'all. Mr. LaVon Rushing.
What up?
Yes, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, sis?
Hey, that's my band. That's y'all band. They used to be my friends. They used to be my friends until they played the Kill Bill song. So when I wear this outfit, bring it on. Bring it on, y'all. Bring it on. I love it. So listen, today we're delving into a topic that affects every Thank you so much. So, a topic that affects every single one of us, a phenomenon so prevalent that it often slips beneath our conscious awareness. I'm talking about the whirlwind of technology that has taken our world by storm, a digital revolution that's impacting our lives in ways we may not even realize. In any age where we're constantly connected, where social media updates flow like a river, and where our devices are an extension of our very beings, it's easy to get lost in the digital deluge. The convenience, the connectivity, the endless possibilities, technology has undeniably brought us incredible benefits, but it has also ushered in a new era of challenges, particularly when it comes to our mental health. Today, we're going to explore this intricate relationship between technology and our mental well-being. So y'all sit back, grab that bubbly beverage, and let's get this show started! Let's get it started! Oh yeah! Woo! So y'all, please help me welcome to the lavender couch mental health therapist Chanel Baptiste. Woo! Fantastic. How about you?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. Glad
I
to be
love
here.
it. You sound like you are so mentally balanced. I am doing well. I'm doing well. And I'm like, I'm doing great. How are you? So listen. Thank you so much, Lavon. Okay, so of course, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. You look fabulous.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So tell us, how does technology impact our mental health, and what strategies can we use to mitigate negative effects?
Okay, this is a good question, and one that I have answered on a couple of different occasions. And I would start with the fact that technology, like what encompasses technology, is so many different things, right? Are we talking about like with social media, gaming, like how we connect through those means? And so there's a number of different ways in which technology can impact our mental health, both negatively and positively.
True.
So let's start with some of the negative things, right? What's the one that's most I think commonly thought of is how social media can impact our self-esteem, our sense of self-worth. And so when we're thinking about like, what are we consuming? How much time are we spending consuming it? And what are the things that we may need to take a break from? That's where I like to start that conversation with people when I talk about the negative impact.
Yes.
Because sometimes we think, this isn't really bothering me that much until we start to see how that consumption of that media starts to manifest in other ways in our life.
Yes.
Right, like how you might look in the mirror and one day something that never really bothered you is now front and center, of something that's focused on more. And so I would like to say, as far as self-esteem is concerned and technology, because not just the visuals, it's also some of the things that we're reading, right?
Correct.
What are the
things we hear?
The things we hear, like if you're on Twitter and how quickly information rolls out.
I think all of our senses are affected by technology, right?
Absolutely.
Touch screen, what we hear, what we see. I mean, it's crazy.
It's happening. It's everywhere, right?
Yes.
And so I'm always encouraging folks as when it relates to that kind of content. And it's not even just self-esteem. It could be like if you're depressed, if you're feeling anxiety, some of the media that you can consume can exacerbate those things.
Exactly.
And you can get a lot of misinformation.
So what do we do to kind of avoid all the negativity? What's the role of social media in mental health? How can we foster a positive, a more healthy relationship with it?
So it's probably, as far as like unavoidable. There are certain things that we can't avoid, right?
It's so true.
It's so hard to completely bypass certain things if you're, a user of social media. So I always, encourage folks to, you can set time limits.
Yes.
You can bypass some things with the block feature. So, certain
It's just difficult. If you can block it, you have the power to unblock it.
Right,
So, like-
right. Which is
Right?
so true. Which is
It's
so
like,
true.
okay, I'm just playing mental games with myself. I think it's more like discipline
Right.
more than anything else, right?
It does take a lot of discipline, and you have to, start with some important questions to yourself of, when I look at this stuff or when I'm hearing these things, how is this making me feel right now in this moment? And I like to tell my clients, because I'm a provisionally licensed clinical psychologist by trade.
Love it. Come on now.
Thank you. And I tell them, check in with your body, because your body will
Yes.
sometimes tell you what's happening before you're even catching on to what you're thinking in that moment.
Wow.
So we can feel like when we're feeling more anxious, right? Sweaty palms, heart might be
Yes.
racing. We can feel like when our mood is down, you might feel like a pit in your stomach and those sorts of
Yes.
things. So if you're like kind of doom scrolling and you just in your body doesn't feel right, it's like, wait, pause. Should I just take a break right now? Okay.
And when you feel like you need to take that break, what's
Yes.
the next step? What do you do
Yes.
to just kind of decompress in an
Yes.
intense moment?
Absolutely. So I like to start with, what are some small things that bring you joy? What's a good reset button for you? This can
A
get
bubbly beverage.
a good reset button. Yeah, because like everyone, because this can get into like the topic of self-care, and sometimes when we think of self-care, we immediately go like, yes, I need to be at the spa, or I need to be on
Yes.
vacation. And self-care can be something that's so small. It could be, I really enjoy throwing some Toll House cookies in the oven, and
Yes.
right, and
Ordering a pint of ice cream.
right,
Yes.
and it's like stuff that can what's something that can switch my mood, just even if it's like a slight move of the dial.
Well, I say even with all jokes aside,
Yeah.
when I do experience a moment like that,
Yeah.
I think breathing and being in
Absolutely.
touch with your breath is so important.
Breath work is so important.
Right? So when I
Yes.
feel like the stress, the anxiety, I'm going to like breathe for a good 10
Yes.
breaths or something, pull over and get that nom yo horenge. Yes, all of that, and pop the bubbly beverage. So what are the
yes.
opportunities and challenges of using technology for mental health care?
Yes.
Such as mental health apps.
Oh, that's a good.
Woo! Come on, technology.
So,
I think I'm gonna check my blood pressure on my phone.
so I would say that some of them have really good benefits, and then some of them, there's within the mental health community amongst professionals, we have mixed feelings about certain apps, and I won't mention any names or anything like that. But I think that for some people, like how therapy is presented, like yes, you have access to a therapist 24/7. You can just shoot them a text and boom and whatnot, and like a lot of those apps don't have like the best retention rates. Like sometimes people aren't necessarily sticking around or really, and you miss this really good connection with being face to face with a therapist. Even in a telehealth service, like I have like an hour appointment telehealth with you, and we're doing it via laptop or something. But like on the app, it's like, yeah, let me just call you real quick. Okay, I'm having a problem. All right, let me hang up. And
it seems so
can help.
impersonal. It helps, right?
It can help.
And
It
you
can
can
help.
get whatever prescriptions, you can get
Right.
whatever, but it's kind of like, oh my God, I miss so much being in touch
Right.
with people. Thanks to the pandemic, we learned about all of this
Yeah,
technology.
yeah.
Listen, we have to take a short break. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back. We have Koya coming up 5 o'clock somewhere. Don't y'all go nowhere. Ooh, come on.
Gotta let them know. We are blessed people, and God loves us all.
Yes, hello and welcome back to the Sassandra Show. What time is it? Well, none of that matters because it's 5 o'clock somewhere! Yes, listen, y'all, the Shade Room has been keeping us up to date on what's going on recently. So we have our girl, your girl, Koya here. Yes, hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hello. Listen, I'm loving the yellow.
I'm loving the yellow too. You know what we are here to do? We are here to spill some of the tea.
Let's do it.
Yes, indeed we are. First, I want to talk about this whole Tamar and Jeremy split. They were so cute. Oh my gosh. But people are saying that based on her videos, she would post that maybe she was just too much for him to handle.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I mean, we've saw Tamar on TV. She's a lot. But I thought that was like a TV persona, right? Like, I feel like sometimes as personalities, we can have a persona, and when we come home, we're our actual selves, right? And in my mind, Tamar was not this person that she was on reality TV, but I'm starting to see that she may potentially be everything she gives us on TV in real life.
24/7?
Yeah, I genuinely think so.
Oh my God, do y'all know what's going on?
I think she's genuinely.
Don't get Chris over there. I'm done.
Chris, really?
Listen, all jokes aside too, but there's something going on, and we were told at 2 o'clock there was going to be like an alarm, right?
Oh.
And so at 2 o'clock, it's literally happening. Like everybody's phones are going off unless you turn them off. Yes. And I turned mine off. We turned ours off.
Yeah.
We hope y'all turn y'all phones off because there's this thing that's supposed to awaken something in your body, and they're sending a signal for that to happen. So if you heard all those noises, that's exactly what's going on. So don't y'all start acting weird on us.
Yeah.
Now, I'm trying to understand something. Jimmy Butler. Everything over there. Have y'all seen this new hairstyle he has going on? Let's talk about Jimmy. NBA. What is up? He is hilarious.
Okay, so hear me out.
I'm listening.
You remember the very first time you got your hair pressed?
Yes.
Like the very first time you got your hair, more than likely it was a straightening comb for me. So more than likely it was a straightening comb. This look is giving my very first press.
Yes.
My very first silk press. Because, you know, it doesn't really lay flat how you want it to. It's
Correct.
a little bumpy,
Yes.
you know, like it has a little frizz going on. So I saw this picture and I was like, is this the first time he ever gotten a blowout? I mean, here's the thing. If a blowout is your thing, it's your thing. But it's just not giving. It's not giving what we need to
Jimmy just want to be himself. Y'all just let Jimmy shine on.
But I
Jimmy.
thought he was trolling. He's serious about, like, he's
No,
dead
it's supposed
serious.
to be a joke, right?
No, he's
Really?
trolling, you think?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So trolling, define trolling.
Okay, trolling is like you're not serious. You're just doing this for social media or clickbait,
Okay.
comments, likes, that kind of thing.
And if he's not trolling? Where are the crickets now?
I hope he's
Where are
trolling.
the crickets
Hey, I'm
now?
a Miami Heat
I don't think
fan.
he is,
Why
though.
not? I bet you are.
Yes.
So listen, now authorities have reported that DC Young Fly's ex, Jackie O's passing is accidental and that they will not pursue any charges. Koya, do you think the doctor should have been held responsible in any kind of way?
Sure, yeah. In my opinion, this would have been the perfect opportunity to make a statement, hold people accountable, but also make an example, right? We've saw on social media time after time, it's been almost praised to go get your body done or have a BBL or, you know, whatever that may look like for you, a tummy tuck or mommy makeover in her case. So I think this would have been a great opportunity to hold people accountable, to make an example out of people, because the younger generation are just seeing these BBLs happening left and right, and they're going and wanting to get them and could possibly lose their life like this woman did.
Correct.
So my hope was that this case and this story would have brought a lot of awareness, and there would have been justice brought for her and her family, because at the end of the day, if it were an accident or not, we put our hands in medical professionals at the end of the day, and we can ensure, well, we hope to ensure that we're going to make it out on the other side after.
How do you know it's okay? How do you know it's safe? Is there a safe way to get this stuff done? Because, I mean, she had all the means. She had the money to go to the right doctor, to do all of these things. What can we say to young people, or even people of your age, my age, who wants to get these kind of surgeries done? Where do you go? How do you find out you should use this doctor?
Yeah, and I'm pro getting whatever it is you want to get done, right? If it's going to make you happy and it's to make you yourself and your self-esteem, whatever that is, go ahead and go for it. But I would say do your research,
Do the
right?
research.
Do your research. In this case, this was someone who had never done this procedure before, and they were giving her an extremely good deal in exchange for social media promo.
No.
So this was a situation where it sounds like she did not fully do her research, because in this instance, I'm a social media influencer. There's a lot of gigs that I take, but I'm not taking this on if this person has never, ever done anything like this before, just because it's going to give me followers or comments or likes or whatever that is.
All barters are not good barters. I used to say all money ain't good money, but now all barters aren't good barters. Let's talk about, I mean, quickly, underlying conditions too. Like, if you're going to do something like this, please make sure, if you have any underlying conditions, that you've gone to your primary care doctor. You check everything, not thinking that, oh, I'm young, I'm healthy, I'm good, I'm just going to go get this done. Whew, that's tough, right?
It is.
So listen, hold on, y'all. Diddy says Young Miami reminds him of the new Oprah. Now, Oprah is some big shoes to fill. What are your thoughts on this comparison, Miss Koya?
So we know that Young Miami has referred to herself as the Black Oprah.
Come on now.
We've heard her say that time and time again. So I think it's just Diddy piggybacking off of what she's saying. I don't think he actually thinks that she could be the next Oprah, or even potentially sees her as the next Oprah. I mean, in the realm of Oprah, I just don't see Young Miami being there as well, in my opinion.
Different personas, totally, right? Conversations, discussions. I have not had the opportunity yet to see the show, but like the conversations that she has, what kind of demographics would you say?
And here I am trying to think about what similarities there could even be
between
Young Miami and Oprah. Like the conversation, I wouldn't even say her interview tactics are nowhere near Oprah.
Maybe he's talking about she's going to be a billionaire.
Sure, and that's awesome. Yeah, there we go. Let's stick with that.
Okay, that's our story. We sticking with it. Now, this last story may shock a few of y'all. Blac Chyna says she has had to sell her belongings in order to get by. Just when you think people have it all together, they are here to show you that everything isn't what it seems. Another reality moment.
Yeah.
Blac Chyna, do you think that her changing her body and deciding to not be a part of the whole Hollywood thing had an impact on her being booked?
Of course, 100%. And I think she got to a point, because we started to see Blac Chyna in the headlines a lot for not great things, right? Making scenes in airports, making scenes in public places. A lot of allegations surrounding the things with, kidnapping people and sex trafficking. A lot of different allegations were swirling around with her in 2021 and 2022.
Oh, wow.
So in 2023, I'm happy to see her turning over a new leaf and possibly rebirth of a whole new individual. Now,
Amen, Chris.
Now, I'm all for it, because I can imagine Blac Chyna got some luxury great
When I tell
things.
you, but let me tell you something. Even though you have a lot of stuff, to me these days, I'm more of like a minimalist mindset. So get rid of it. Sell it.
And she made
it
like
for.
almost $100,000,
You
right?
better come on, that's $100,000. She probably can't wear it again anyway. Everybody's seen it. Go on to the next. Open up. Let the Lord bring some new stuff in, right?
Yeah, no, I'm totally here for it. And I know a lot of her conversation surrounding this is like, Tyga is diminishing me as a mom, and it's like, Chyna, you did that yourself.
Mm.
The Instagram, like the one thing about the internet, things are there forever.
Child,
we
what
can
was he
go
saying?
back. We can go. Well, so apparently she only gets the kids 1 day a week.
One.
And Tyga and Rob Kardashian are pretty much the sole parent when it comes to
Really?
them. So when that information got out on social media, she did it to herself. She got, like, imagine, the comments were crazy. She literally painted that own narrative for herself. We didn't need to know that. We would have not known it had she not,
So she just awakened us, and now she has been awakened, and her life is changing.
Yeah.
She's pivoting because I'm sure if I could only see my child 1 day a week, I would want to change some things about me too.
Yeah.
So that people can see me as a mom and that I can be more aligned with what is a good mom.
Yeah.
So I'm praying for her. I didn't know all of that. I don't follow her life, her career, and wherever she is right now, I know that she's coming up out of it. It seems like she's coming up out of it.
And we have to give people like that grace, right? We saw her mom. We saw that they didn't have the best relationship. It's always off and on. So I can imagine she didn't learn how to be a great mom because she didn't have a great mom. So on one end, I'm like giving her grace. But then on the other end, it's like you're old enough now to unlearn and relearn the right way of doing things.
Yes.
So I'm hoping this is what she's doing. I'm hoping we see a new leaf.
You know what I'm trying to understand? How are you so busy that you can only see your child or your children 1 day a week, but you're so busy and can't hold on to why are you selling?
Yeah.
Is it a minimalist thing? Yeah.
I think it's a money thing for sure. At one point, it was.
But she's busy.
Busy and money, busy and booked, they're two different
But
things.
if I'm busy, if I ain't busy, I need to be with my kids.
Yeah, you're
Period.
absolutely
I'm
right.
gonna be with my kids.
And busy needs to be involving making money. So
Yes.
what's
So Koya,
busy?
what advice would you give her if you could give her some advice?
So it sounds like she's already on the right path, right?
Okay,
She's
yeah.
been sober for a year.
Yay!
She took,
Sober.
Yes, she took all of her fillers out of her face.
Yes.
I think she said she stopped getting Botox.
Mm-hmm.
I think the body, she's been working on that as well. I think just stay on the path that she has been. I would try to spend more time with my kids because for me, my relationship with my mom is so strong.
Yes.
And also those moments when I was younger were so pivotal for everything I am right now. So her young girl dream, I would love for her to give that energy to.
I love it. Thank you so much for all of that. Listen to our viewers. Thank you so much for watching us. We love you. Koya, thanks again. God bless you.
Let's go.
Hallelujah.
You ready, sis? Take it, Koya.
Come on.
Yeah, just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen now. Because we've got so much more exclusive content for you guys right here, only on the Sashandra Show. That's only on Afro TV, Comcast Xfinity Channel 1623. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't go